You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com, YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.
Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com or www.yourentertainmentticket.com. I am a film critic for this website. The film I'm going to talk about right now is called Nebraska. Now, this was directed by Alexander Payne. He has done other movies, and written by Bob Nelson. But starring in this film is what surprised me is Bruce Dern. Last time you saw Bruce Dern in anything, especially starring, I haven't. And Will Forte is in this. June Squibb, Bob Odenkirk, and Stacy Keach. Well, you know, Bruce Dern, he's playing a 77-year-old man. His name is Woody Grant. And this guy, you know, over the years, he's been an alcoholic. He has 2 sons. He was in the Korean War, and he's married. He's been married to the same woman, which stars June Squibb as his wife. But one day, he gets this publishing clearinghouse letter said, "You've won $1 million." So he cannot drive because he does not have a driver's license, and you know his eyesight and everything like that. He starts walking to the city where they're supposed to give him the money. That's right. He was to go to Lincoln, Nebraska to pick up the $1 million. Now, you know those publishing clearinghouse mailings, you know, you really don't win it. You really don't win anything unless you have so many magazine subscriptions and things like that. But his son, played by Will Forte, his name is David. Well, you know, he grew up with his dad. He didn't really understand his dad. Dad was an alcoholic. And, you know, they didn't really have a real good relationship. In fact, David, he sells, you know, stereos and TVs at a department store. And he really doesn't have a real relationship with a female. In fact, his girlfriend moved out, and I think he just took anything he can get. But he said, look, I'm going to take you there and prove to you you didn't win $1 million. But on the way up there, it goes to Bruce Dern's, Woody's old hometown, meets more of his family and old friends, and that's when all the chaos gets started. Well, you know, this film is very watchable. And when you see it, it's in black and white, so don't be surprised there's no color. It's in black and white. And I say the acting in it was very good, too. And again, Alexander Payne, he's from Omaha, Nebraska. So I guess he put his own hometown in this also. Now, Will Forte really plays a straight guy in this. He's not the comedic figure in this, but he does have some good lines in this. Stacy Keach, oh, man, he really plays his role very well as his former friend as, you know, as Woody's former friend. When they get to his old town. In fact, that used to be his old partner, too, in a business that they had. But the surprise to me is June Squibb. She's a very good actress, and her lines and her acting, and she brings a lot of energy to the movie, too, because, you know, Woody is not that energetic, and he's really not that fun to watch, really not that fun to listen to. But in this story, he is, because you try to see, wow, what happened to this 77-year-old man who wasted his life away with alcohol, not communicating with anyone, not even his sons or his wife, about any of his ambitions or things like that. He just drank his life away and has nothing to show for it whatsoever. Nebraska is an enjoyable, watchable film. Like I said, the acting is very good. With all the actors that I mentioned, like Bob Odenkirk as his son, Stacy Keach, and Will Forte, and of course, Bruce Dern. Bob Nelson wrote this script, and Nebraska, I got to get his 3.5 palm trees out of 4 for for a very enjoyable film about Middle America. It really shows what is happening on the farmland and what's happening to people who grew up in that environment. Nebraska, very good film to watch. I'm Al McGee, and I'm glad you are watching me.
This is your entertainment ticket, latest and greatest.